looks of it, that's gonna be fucking impossible. Holy shit. Gary, why do you always look like you've just been electrocuted? Huh? Gary Busey's face looks like Nick Nolte's reaction to seeing Gary Busey's face. Gary Busey is the only person whose orgasm face is his actual face. Okay? Gary, you look like a melted G.I. Joe. Except those are still worth something. Those are still going for something out there. But no, but Gary hasn't always looked like that. You know, in 1978, Gary was up for an Academy Award. That's right. Gary was nominated for Best Actor. And his teeth were nominated for supporting. That's right. Gary is sitting on the left side of the stage and his teeth are sitting over here over the right. Gary has sat in the apprentice chair, but he's never sat in the dentist chair. But things went downhill for Gary about 10 years later. Gary, 1988, he was in a horrible motorcycle accident where doctors determined that he had suffered permanent brain damage. Long before that, many, many years before that, he was already fucked up. He's been fucked up since. And doctors said, Gary, if you survive that accident, that you may be a vegetable. And they were right. They were right. They were 100% right, Gary. No, but Gary, you did make some all right movies after that, right? You know, Gary was great opposite Michael Douglas in Fatal Attraction. You know, he was... Thank you. There we go. Takes a while to sink in sometimes. Gary was in the movie Point Break. Point Break, yeah. And to this day, Gary is the only actor ever to be outshined by a young Keanu Reeves. It's a fun fact right there. Gary was in the movie Rookie of the Year, where he played a washed-up, alcoholic has-been who should have retired years ago. And all he had to do to prepare for the role was wake up. All he had to do. Had to open his eyes. He was in the movie Black Sheep, and to prepare for his role in that one, he fucked one. Yeah. He fucked a sheep. I was there. Oh, Gary. Gary has said he's a method actor, and that method is drugs. Lots and lots of drugs. No, but now, Gary, nowadays, Gary, a lot of your movies go straight to DVD. And watching them makes me go straight to BED. Can't get past the credits. Can't get past the credits. You know, Gary has been in such critically ashamed movies as The Ginger Dead Man, Homo Erectus, Piranha Double D. Gary, you're like the Daniel Day-Lewis of Skinamax, all right? Except he knew when to quit, okay? And he was a good actor. He was a good actor. No, but now Gary is known to play himself in TV shows and with himself everywhere else. Gary, you've been a celebrity apprentice. You've been a celebrity rehabber. You've been a celebrity fit clubber. You've been a celebrity big brother. The only celebrity you haven't been is an actual celebrity. Okay? Right? Oh, my God. But you know what? Gary always speaks what's on his mind, which is why nobody ever knows what the fuck he's talking about. What the fuck? You know, Gary was on Dancing with the Stars recently, right? Yeah? Until his last round, where he scored a 5.56. And he was heartbroken. Not because he was eliminated, but because he couldn't add up 5.56. He couldn't do it.
16. Boom!
Wow. Holy shit.
Roasted!
Gary, I didn't know you were fucking awake. I didn't hear nothing. I was like, where the fuck's Gary Busey, man? I'm ready to hear some shit. Oh, fucking Gary, man. Gary, you've been in Lethal Weapon with Mel Gibson. You've been in Dancing with the Stars with Paula Deen. You endorsed Donald Trump for president. Does that metal plate in your head, does that attract racists? What is... You have a plate in your head? Uh-huh. All right, okay. All right, shut up. Shut up, Gary. Shut up, Gary. No, but the bucktooth doesn't stop there, all right? Gary has his son, Jake, who is also an actor, Jake Busey. Yeah. Yeah, and he's gonna be in here any minute, as soon as he's done parking everybody's cars outside. Yeah, as soon as he's done. No, but look, in all seriousness, thank you so much, Friars Club, for having me back here. I'm so glad you guys are continuing the tradition. And, you know, these roasts, to be honored like this in a roast setting, Gary, I think is the best way to be honored in life. And, you know, Gary, you're an Academy Award nominee. You're a proven talent. And, you know, everywhere you go, you just look like you're having just so much fun, living the hell out of life. And that's super inspirational. So thank you for having me tonight, and congratulations on your honor.